Texas Republicans may have just elected James Talarico by nominating Ken Paxton, but James is going to have to crawl through the mud to get there. I'm Tony. I went from GOP congressional staffer to Dem staffer to progressive independent. Now I pull back the curtain to show you the truth. Here's part of Ken Paxton's victory speech.
My opponent is the most extreme radical the Democrats have ever nominated. He's even running a vegan campaign, whatever that is. He goes by a few names that you may all have heard of. Some people know him as Tofu Talarico. Some people call him Six-Gender Jimmy. I've even heard some people call him James Talarico. And others refer to him simply as Low T Talarico. But no matter what you call him, let me tell you this. James Talarico is a threat to everything we hold dear in this state and in this country. He's a threat to our security and our safety. He wants open borders and even said a welcome mat should be at our southern border. He's a threat to our children. He wants boys and girls sports, gender mutilation surgery performed on kids. And when asked what he loved outside of his family and friends, you heard what Brandon Gill said. His first answer was trans kids. That's weird, and that's a radical guy.
Now let's have a look at this saint of a candidate that Republicans just nominated. In 2015, just months after taking office as Texas Attorney General, Paxton was indicted by a Collin County grand jury on felony securities fraud charges. He allegedly tried to hide the fact that he was getting commission from a Texas startup to recruit investors. He ended up settling for $300,000, 100 hours of community service, and 15 hours of legal ethics. In 2020, 7 of Paxton's top aides filed whistleblower complaints. They alleged that Paxton used his power as Attorney General to help Nate Paul, a political donor. They said he helped him with private property disputes and fast-track access to confidential open records files. They also alleged that in return, Paul helped remodel Paxton's home and employed a woman with whom Paxton was having an affair. Paxton either fired or forced all of these staffers out, only to have to use $3.3 million in taxpayer funds to settle with them for wrongful termination. The allegations also resulted in a federal criminal probe of which nothing's happened yet, and I think we all know why. In 2023, a Republican-led Texas House of Representatives voted overwhelmingly to impeach Paxton, 121 to 23. They impeached him on 20 articles, including bribery, unfitness for office, constitutional corruption, and obstruction of justice. Unfortunately, as seems to be a theme with impeachments, the Texas Senate bailed him out and acquitted him. In 2022, the State Bar of Texas had filed disciplinary actions against Ken Paxton. They did this because in 2020, Paxton filed a lawsuit with the Supreme Court to overturn the election results in 4 states. The Barr lawsuit is still working its way through courts. So Texas elected a poor man's Trump, and James Talarico should be able to easily make a case against him. But Republicans will literally do anything to keep Texas.